Welcome to another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, of course, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations. And welcome to beautiful Golf House Kentucky near Persimmon Ridge in eastern Jefferson County. Hello, everyone. Don Russell along with Steve McMillan. Glad to have you along. I'm merely the host. He's the executive director of Golf House Kentucky. And Steve, glad to see you again to get started with another year. And I know a lot of things are exciting after a very good year last year for everybody in the section.
That's exactly right, Don. Good to be back here. Good to be talking golf again after all the winter months and the rain that we've had in the spring and everything. But we're really looking forward to this year. We have got some exciting things going on. When you and I were talking earlier today, I mentioned some of the great, awesome tournament sites that we're going to be at Champions Trace and Big Spring Country Club and Lexington Country Club. Those are all going to be exciting things. We're continuing on with year 2 of the Kentucky PGA Reach. We've got some really exciting things there that we're going to be doing, including a new program called Flags for Freedom, which is going to happen over Memorial Day weekend, and junior programs. PGA Junior League, the Kentucky PGA Junior Tour, just has a lot of really strong things going on. You asked me about PGA Junior League, how it was doing. This is year 3 for us. 300% increase this year. We have over 78 teams that are going to be doing a PGA Junior League this year. So a lot of fun. We're going to have a great year.
And these are programs that started, as you say, most of them just a couple of years ago, and we've already seen them grow. The Junior League, I think, the PGA Junior League is a home run for anybody that just really wants to get involved in golf if you haven't been there.
It is. It's Little League for golf. That's exactly what it is. I mean, the kids actually have jerseys with numbers on it, and they go out and they play. They're playing as a team, and they play a scramble. So it's a great way to get kids socialized to the game of golf, get them hooked on the game at an early age so that when they're teenagers, they're hooked in the game and they're liking to play themselves.
Going to have a lot of fun here today at Golf House Kentucky. Steve and I will be talking a lot of things coming out for the season this year and maybe a little look back at the PGA Championship as well. Glad you joined us for year 29. Time to kick it off on Kroger IKG. Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19 to 24 at the French Lick Resort Pete Dye Course.
The picturesque French Lick Resort plays host to one of golf's most prestigious events, the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19th through the 24th. Last season, Colin Montgomery claimed his first major championship. Who will be next to rise above the rest? Witness legends of the game competing for golf's major prize. Go to srpga.com to purchase your tickets. The 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Walk with history.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the Grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
America's best historic resort. It's right here in your own backyard, says Historic Hotels of America, French Lick Resort. Experience our 2 grand hotels and so much more. Our golf is legendary too. Play the Pete Dye course that will host the Legends of the LPGA Championship in August and the Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid in 2015. Your walk with history starts at FrenchLick.com.
What does that do?
Not sure.
Looks awesome.
We heat the room to 110 degrees.
Huh?
She's fine.
On your right!
What'd you get?
No clue, but it's jacked with protein.
Wow.
In a world filled with fads, it's nice to get back to basics.
Seriously, dude? Meat, cheese, and nuts.
Seriously.
New P3 Portable Protein Pack. It's 13 grams of serious protein without taking itself too seriously. It's the original protein. It's Oscar Mayer.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Kraft Foods. Each year on Kroger IKG, Steve and I get together and try to talk about some things that may improve the show for the viewers in particular. In the past, we've had a lot of things on rules and maybe other items you didn't know about, but we've come up with a new segment this year simply called Talking Golf. And that's going to give us an opportunity to talk about a lot of different issues, and you can even let us know what you may want to discuss on Talking Golf. And one of the things that comes to mind for me particularly, I have a lot of friends that play golf and they say, I don't need a handicap. First, explain the handicap to us and why it's important, Steve.
Well, Don, USGA handicap index, everyone should have a handicap. It doesn't matter if you're a scratch player or you're somebody who shoots 120. Everybody should have a handicap, and here's the reason why. It's what makes the game equitable. It allows you and I to go out and play a game of golf, either playing the same tee or playing a different set of tee, and us to be able to have a friendly competition regardless of our skill level, regardless of our gender. And that's what makes golf so much fun, is that we can compete against people at all different levels. You can't do that in any other sport, and that's what makes it great with golf. So handicap is really, really important. In addition, there's a lot of new things with a handicap. You can track your stats with it, so you can see how many putts you have, how far you're driving the golf ball, how many greens in regulation you can have. Take all that information, and you know what you do with that, Don? You go share that with your local PGA professional and say, Pro, where do you think I need to improve my game? He's going to look at those stats, and he's going to tell you.
That's all great. It sounds good. I'm not a member at a country club. Some people play at different clubs. How do you get it done?
Well, Don, the first thing is you do not have to be a member of a club. So often everybody says, well, I got to belong somewhere to have a handicap. That's just absolutely not true. Anybody can have a handicap. Everybody should have a handicap. If you don't belong somewhere or you're not a consistent player at a golf course, all you got to do is go to our website, kygolf.org, top right-hand corner. You can click it, say, I want a handicap. You click that button, and we have a number of places that you can go and join online. And what that does is just gives you a handicap at that particular golf course. That's going to cost you anywhere from $20 to $35, and that gives you access, a handicap subscription for the entire year. Gives you that handicap, gives you the monthly updates, e-newsletter that you're going to get telling you what your handicap's changed to, hopefully going down. And in addition to that, lets you post all the scores you want, post all your stats. It's a great service. It's a great way to be part of the game of golf in Kentucky.
And if somebody wants to get involved and give us a subject to talk about, what do they do? Hashtag
IKGolf.
You didn't forget. That's very good.
No, it was a long winter, Don, but I kept it up there.
That's Talking Golf for this week. It's time for this week's Senior PGA Championship preview. Of course, the Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid at French Lick Pete Dye Course. And Brian would like, first of all, congratulate it being here in French Lick. But let's talk about overall. No, everybody's really excited as we're just about 3 weeks away as we air this.
Right, absolutely. It's a great time of the year. It's a crazy time of the year, but I think after planning this out for the last 15 months, it's exciting to see it all come to life and to have everyone here for a day like this.
Brian, one of the things that's so exciting is this particular backdrop, because we've been covering French Lick since it's opened, and when you talk about Pete Dye, you hear his name every week when you talk about golf. What a spectacular backdrop.
It is. It's unbelievable. And to think that this course is only, I guess, about 6 years old, and to already be hosting a major championship, it's just a testament to how great this venue is. We think it's going to be an unbelievable challenge to the players. Real excited to see what Colin Montgomery thought of it today.
One of the things that we wanted to talk about, too, is people are always asking about tickets, availability. And there's a real simple way. Why don't you tell them how they can get any information they need to know about the Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid?
Right. All the information, including tickets, are at srpga.com. So go to the website. Tickets start as low as $15 for our practice rounds. We have a great flex ticket option where you can buy now, but then you can choose the day you redeem the ticket. So those people that are still, 3 weeks away but haven't figured out their schedules, that's a great option. What's really neat is that all military get in free along with their family, and then all kids get in free with the ticketed adults. So it's really going to be a great event to come out to on Memorial Day weekend.
Put it on your calendar. That's this week's Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid preview.
Need to be salty and sweet? Harness the power of my new salted caramel peanuts.
Guys, I've been working on this all night.
Are the sound effects necessary?
Are you necessary? Randy? Todd, what do you think? I like your hair.
Just turn them down a bit. They're deafening.
How about we turn you down? What do you think, Todd?
Make them louder.
Salty and sweet. A new way to harness the power of the peanut.
I really want a cupcake, but not the calories.
Little sweet sliding down the banister.
Someone crying because they can't have a cupcake?
I didn't cry.
On the inside, you did. Little Sweet can hear that.
He can.
Don't worry, Little Sweet brought you some sweet zero-calorie treats called Diet Dr. Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
That is sweet.
Little Sweet defying gravity.
Is that Little Sweet?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
It's the sweet one.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
From us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. Enjoy Florida's natural. Great taste, naturally.
Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
I'm PGA professional Colby Wallace, and I'm here to help you lower your scores. While I believe that most golfers need personal instruction to become their best, there are several examples of great players that never took a lesson in their life. In fact, if you were to poll the best players in the world, you would find that they all have a common theme to their practice: structure and consistency. I believe that with the proper practice schedule, golfers, whether they are taking lessons or not, can improve exponentially faster than if they simply go to the driving range and hit balls. This is why I designed Perfect Practice. My Perfect Practice schedule prioritizes the parts of your golf game that will lead to the greatest improvement in score in the least amount of time. It has worked for my students, and it has worked for me. I guarantee that it will work for you. So stop your meaningless practice today, and for only $39.99, start practicing with a purpose. To sign up, email me today at playerdevelopment@persimmonridge.com, and be sure to check me out online.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Kroger. Great food, low prices. Well, we've changed location on this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, and this is our PNC Bank Junior Golf Report. A little bit more than juniors, and we're going to begin with our good friend Steve McMillan before we talk to a special guest today. And Steve, let's explain what's happening here at Englehart Elementary School, because this is a part of your PGA Reach program.
Well, it certainly is. And first and most important thing is this is the Mayor's Give-A-Day week. And as part of our Mayor's Give-A-Day, what we did is we came here to Englehart Elementary, which is one of the schools that we're supporting through our partnership with Blessings in a Backpack. And we did a special work project for them in the morning. And then this afternoon we got our sleeves rolled up, came out here, and we're talking to the kids about golf. We're letting them play golf baseball. We've got our inflatables out here. We're reading to them. We're just having a good time interacting with the kids, just letting them have a great time. And Don, it's not raining. That's a beautiful thing today.
You know, you got to experience a lot here, and let's brag a little bit about what Regina has done, because I know you were really impressed.
Well, you know, this is a wonderful school. When we had the opportunity to choose between what schools that we wanted to work with Blessings in a Backpack, we heard about what was happening down here at Englehart, and it's a special place. And people like Regina, they do just a fabulous job here, and we're just glad that we're able to just help a little bit. We're only such a small piece of what they have, and it's a special place down here, what they're doing at Englehart.
No doubt about it, Regina. I know you've done a terrific job down here at the school in so many ways. We've heard that. But isn't it nice to be able to have something a little outside the box like you had here today with the folks at Golf House Kentucky?
Oh, yes. It is awesome for the kids even to experience the game of golf. And it's fun, a fun way to teach them how to grip the what's it called? Club. See, I know nothing about golf, so I'm learning too, along with the kids, and it's awesome. It's really good for them to experience that.
For people that don't know, kind of give us the mission and what happens here at Englehart, because it's really very special.
Well, Englehart's a different kind of school. We have a very transient population. We're a high need school, and not just our kids, our families are high need, and so we stay busy with trying to expose them to as much as we can. And this is one event that exposes them to golf. So it's really good. And we work really hard, to make them well-rounded.
Yeah, no question. God bless you for what you do.
Thank
You've
you.
done, I won't say that to you because we have to work together the rest of the year. But it's been a lot of fun here today. The kids had fun. The adults had fun. You even had fun, didn't you?
I did.
You did?
I had a hole-in-one today, Don.
After how many shots?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. That wraps it up for this PNC Bank Junior Golf Report. We had a lot of fun here today at Englehart Elementary.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the Grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste.
Need to be salty and sweet? Harness the power of my new salted caramel peanuts.
Guys, I've been working on this all night.
Are the sound effects necessary?
Are you necessary? Randy? Todd, what do you think? I like your hair.
Just turn them down a bit. They're deafening.
How about we turn you down? What do you think, Todd?
Make them louder.
Salty and sweet. A new way to harness the power of the peanut.
The picturesque French Lick Resort plays host to one of golf's most prestigious events, the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19th through the 24th. Last season, Colin Montgomery claimed his first major championship. Who will be next to rise above the rest? Witness legends of the game competing for golf's major prize. Go to srpga.com to purchase your tickets. The 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Walk with history.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Dr. Pepper. Well, every year, Golf House Kentucky is involved in all the golf in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And Steve, I know one of the things you're very proud of, there are a lot of annual awards that from the professionals all the way down, and those are really hard-earned awards, and we're going to recognize some today, and I know you're very proud of all of them.
We really are, and you know there's a couple, we're going to see those award winners here in a second, but we always like to recognize our Kentucky PGA Professional of the Year. Danny Mullen from Paxton Park in Paducah was this year's winner, and Danny just does a fabulous job down there. He's the golf professional, he's the superintendent, he's the chef, he's the accountant. He does so many things just to make golf work in Paducah. So it was really exciting to see Danny win that award. And you know, another award that we always do, Don, is that we recognize the media person.
Right.
And I know you've won that award a lot of times, and we have a young man this year that our Kentucky PGA professionals would like to recognize, and it's none other than Kevin. So why don't we have Kevin comment?
You mean he actually has to work today?
Exactly.
You make the presentation.
Exactly. Well, Kevin, on behalf of the Kentucky PGA professionals, we want to be able to recognize you as the Media Person of the Year for your efforts that you do with IKG. So congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a great award, great honor. You got to be put on the trophy with this guy.
That's all right.
So
congratulations.
Thank you.
Now he's got to go back to work. Here's the award winners for the Kentucky PGA section.
Morehead State University and Eagle Trace Golf Course are proud to provide closed captioning for the hearing impaired for IKG.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the Grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
The picturesque French Lick Resort plays host to one of golf's most prestigious events. The 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19th through the 24th. Last season, Colin Montgomery claimed his first major championship. Who will be next to rise above the rest? Witness legends of the game competing for golf's major prize. Go to srpga.com to purchase your tickets. The 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Walk with history.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
From us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. Enjoy Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19 to 24 at the French Lick Resort Pete Dye Course. We're certainly glad you joined us for our first edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, of course produced in partnership with our good friends at Golf House Kentucky and their family of golf organizations. Had a lot of fun here at Golf House Kentucky. By the way, you can come to Golf House Kentucky if you call and visit. A lot of good things inside. Steve McMillan's been our co-host today, the executive director. And Steve, one of the things we need to do before we completely look forward is look back. Another successful PGA championship here in Louisville, Kentucky at Valhalla once again. And people need to realize the Kentucky section of the PGA was front and center in a lot of ways.
Well, Don, it was a really exciting year. And what came in August with the PGA Championship, I can't tell you how many hours we worked. But it's
a lot.
It's a lot, but you know what? The memories were so worth it. And there are so many people we need to be able to thank. You know, the Kentucky PGA professionals that came out, all the volunteers, I think it's over 2,000 some volunteers from all over the country, really, that came out and volunteered for that, to be at that championship. And it was one of the highest rated PGA championships in a long, long time. Obviously, coming down right underneath the darkness, great champion in Rory McIlroy. You just couldn't have had it better. It was a great memory for Kentucky. And once again, Kentucky and the city of Louisville just really proved it can put on one heck of a show.
And I want to tell you, it was a great memory for us from IKG. We had a chance to be embedded with Roger Meyer, the fine golf course superintendent at Valhalla Golf Club. He had over 75 volunteers, some of the best courses across the country, and even had people from courses in Australia. We were embedded with them. We saw what they did from morning to night. And with the weather, they were really the unsung hero. And we had a little tribute video to them for their hard work as we wrap up the show. And thanks to Roger and all the hard workers out there that were with with him that really made them the real champions of the PGA Championship. We'll see you next week.
See the pictures from Golf Channel last night?
Those are awesome, dude.
The shadows on the rocks and stuff. It's cool. Yeah, it's neat. Yeah, some of them did. And then we had a whole bunch of, we had like 6 guys out here last night running precision airs. We're still running them, but there's guys out working on 0 hours of sleep. It's awesome. I mean, we got such a good squad. Sunday, Monday is tough. Sunday night we do a mandatory meeting. All these guys come in and we do a mandatory meeting with these guys. We let them get on the golf course. We have them work so they can see the layout and get familiar, because when we go out Monday morning, it's pitch black at 4 a.m. So we want them to get familiar with what they're doing. And then we try to have them do the same job all week long so that they get into a routine. So by like today, I mean, these guys, we don't even really have to have a meeting. It's just everyone gets to their staging areas and they go. So what's happening in our greens right now is that we were so dry. So come on Thursday, we tried to time the dry down for the golf course. So we were positioned perfect to where we wanted to be for the dry down going into the weekend. I mean, we may have been maybe a little too dry. So the benefit of that was when we had all this rain, we had someplace for the water to go. We almost feel like the greens had a natural flush with that rain we got once they started draining, because if you profile the green right now, it's rather dry in the top. I mean, there's not a whole lot of moisture in there. The moisture's sitting right above the gravel, 4 to 5 inches in the ground. So these machines here help us extract that moisture that's above the perched water table on that gravel layer. So we're trying to extract that out. And like I said, we see a delayed response typically that next day, because we're just making room for the rest of that moisture in that profile to go ahead and work its way down in the green. So
and was that all part of it when we were talking about when those greens were rebuilt? Did that process have anything to do with this?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. Everything. I mean, this was all installed during the greens construction to allow us to do this.
And to the volunteers, there's obviously no way that Roger and his crew could handle this on their own. So we're so thankful to you guys as friends of Valhalla. Past employees, I saw Adolfo Garcia here, hadn't seen him in years, and coming in from Mexico to help us here. Pretty special stuff. So, to you guys, I can't thank you enough. The pride that we have here is you guys share that with us, and we really appreciate that. So, thank you all for your hard work. You'll look back on this and see what these guys, the greatest players in the world, are doing on a golf course that you guys built and maintained and made really special for a week. So thank you all very much.
Promotional consideration on IKG provided by All Good Computers. Call Bill Ennis at 502-810-9047 for sales, service, and repair.